It's different, so you have to like it.
You might be seeing a couple of the cars over again. I had to take a break, get a battery real quick. So just giving you a heads up, this is part 2 of 2022 Straits car show in St. Ignace, Michigan. Hope you enjoy the show. I apologize if I go a little wobbly. I've got a cheap camera. That's that 56 again. That's beautiful. Right. How about that? RT, Cornet. Beautiful car. Couple dogs.
Yeah, I think
you got that dog. You got this dog, and that dog. You got that matador. Look at that! Wow, that was AMC's bad boy for a while there. Matador. Factory color too. With that coppery brown, real nice. Yeah. Here's Mustang Brigade, late model stuff. I'm not crazy about that color, never was. This SS, it would have been better just leaving the original rims on it. Factory ones, those aren't even that good looking. Yeah, you got this little Cuda. Cuda. No, this is just a Cuda. 440. That's a pretty car. And you got this modern one. I've seen this a few. Yeah, he's from my area. And they got this little post car. Cute car. Don't like that green though. Ugh. I'm going to be running into some issues, guys, because I got this music playing. It'll be loud, and I'm going to try to talk over it. So if you see me blabbing too much, just know that I'm just trying to save some copyright infringement issues with YouTube, because they get all dinked out on that stuff. So anyways, you got this coupe 56, absolutely gorgeous. You know, you got this GT 350. You know, it looks like it's the real deal. I can't tell. So you got this. That's for sale. That's a Fairlane, 56 Fairlane. A Sierra Classic, square body. Real nice. Has the right wheels, right color. You can't beat that. And then you got this Coupe de Ville that's just a Ford 46 Ford. It's not my cup of tea. And you got this Galaxy. Yeah, this guy's always at every show. This with this Cobra. He's from Ithaca, but I don't think I've seen him not at a show. He must be retired or something. He's sitting there. Yeah, you got the 392 Dodge stuff. But yeah, it's something else, And then here's a 66 or 65. I apologize for going a little bit fast, guys. I gotta get away from this music. And here's a Malibu, real nice, and it's Chevelle. That's a 64. My dad had one of these. He he took good care of it. My cousin bought it and made it into a nice ride. My dad had 6 kids in that car, if you can believe that. Here's a nice another Chevelle. Here's this late model Gen 3. It's pretty nice. Then you're going back to the 66 here, 67. Yeah, 66, absolutely gorgeous. Laser straight doors and laser straight paint. No waves, nothing. Yeah, and then you got this GTO. New London, Wisconsin. Wow, that's a factory color too, because it was more of those earth tones. Here's an SS 350. Real nice. And this 440. If you're gonna have one of these 72, 71s, you gotta have at least big block power. And this is a custom, I'm sure it's a fiberglass car, Roadster, 34, Ford. And you got one of these again. Yeah. So anyways, you got this. And this is a nice. Oh wow. He has some parts that he wants to get rid of, it looks like. Doesn't have a phone number though. You know, and here's that car that I could have had. Yeah, oh well. And you got this. Oh, I'm hoping to get away from that noise. I mean, I like the music, but YouTube don't like me having it, so I'm going to try to get far enough away I can get it. Then you got this. And that's Safari, so that is not Chevy's Nomad. And you got this. That's a coupe. What is this?
This is actually called a 1968 Ford XL Fastback.
XL? Yep. You don't see a lot of them.
No, everybody, you look at the front of it, you want to think it's a Torino.
Yeah, that's right.
The back of it, you think it's a Galaxy. They actually called it an XL Fastback.
Okay. You just don't see a lot of them at car shows.
No.
Well, a lot of them have Torinos and the Mercury version of the big Torino, which I always thought they looked like overgrown Mustangs.
I've only seen in my lifetime, all the car shows that I've been to cross country, I've actually only seen one more other than this one.
You don't.
Is up in Ontario.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
You don't see that. I mean, that's what I like car shows. Don't get me wrong. I love Vets, Chevelles, and all Camaros and all that. But I like to see the stuff you don't see.
Well, it's still a work in progress. They still got some of the other components. But how many 1968s do you know that have door jar light?
Oh my God.
Loose belt sensor.
Oh my God.
Low fuel sensor, and they all work.
They all work.
It's all work. All the electronics work.
I just think it's the bomb because, like I said,
Yep.
I love all the classic stuff, but I like the stuff that is classic in the sense that you don't see it.
Well, the interesting thing about it too is of course I got a dress kit on the engine.
Yeah, right.
But this is a number matching car.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is all original. The interior is all original from 1968. The trim is all original from 1968. Even the glass. I haven't had to replace any.
Boy, are you lucky.
Yeah.
Because where would you find that stuff anyways?
Well, the car originally came from California. Was sold to another individual from California. He worked internationally and had a house in Santa Rosa, but also had another house in Texas. I'm actually the third generation owner of the car.
Oh yeah, and I take it you're a vet too.
I am definitely.
Hey, I salute you.
Still serving.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, still serving. I've got. Well,
I appreciate your service. I know a lot of people don't say that, but I'm all in with these guys. Trust me.
I've got 19 years of service in. I've got a year left, and I'm retiring.
Oh wow, that's cool. Luckily you're gonna, because I had a cousin that they booted him at 16 years, and I was like, that sucked. He committed his life to it, and then you know what? They're like, well, we don't need you. He did airport runway repair. And I mean, technically, you know, they're closing a lot of bases back in the day, and he got squeezed out. And I'm thinking, unless you give him full retirement, let him get the 4 more years in.
The reason for the military, the story behind the car is actually a military story. Back in 2004, I was deployed to Egypt to do the MFO mission, Multinational Forces and Observers mission.
Okay.
Which was a peacekeeping operation between Egypt and Israel. And I actually called my father over there. I was over in Egypt, and I said, hey, can you do me a favor and pick out a car? I want to build a car with you.
They found this?
Used my money, and he got a hold of the individual that has the house out in Texas. And called him, talked to him, which was a funny story because I was communicating with the guy while I was out in Egypt, and I said, hey, I'm really interested in the car. The only problem is I'm currently deployed and I'm about 3 months out from coming home. Oh, where are you at? Well, I'm out in Egypt. Subtle pause on the road. You mean BFE Egypt? Yeah, that one. As a matter of fact, I'm actually staring at the pyramids of Giza right now. I'm relatively interested into the car. So I bought the car with my first deployment's money. I originally bought it off the guy. He sold it to me for $5,500.
Okay.
And it still had the old urethane paint job onto it. Of course, I painted it 10 years ago.
Faded out.
It was still kind of lightly faded up on the top.
It usually is the roofs.
Yep. All right, up on the roof, it was faded out the most. I then returned and deployed again. See, that was 2004. I came home, I had the car, slammed it in, pulled the engine out, rebuilt the engine, slammed the engine back in, got it back up and running. 2005, got redeployed again. This time I went to Iraq. That deployment paid for the transmission, the whole suspension system and drivetrain, as far as transmission all the way back.
Right, everything. The rear end and everything.
Yep. The thing on that deployment, I don't know if you would call it a lone survivor story or not, but my team, my truck got hit by an IED and I lost all of my team members.
Oh, wow.
So
I see that.
even on my display, what's interesting about my display is gone but not forgotten, but what's relatively interesting is
those tags.
My best friend, I lost that day, November 21st, 2005. Those are his dog tags.
That's an incredible story.
It's not only an opportunity to be able to share the car, even though, I mean, every single dollar that Uncle Sam ever gave me within the 19 years of service, but it's also my opportunity to share his story.
I really like that. Can I scan those tags?
Yeah.
I got a YouTube channel. I'll put it on there.
Yeah.
That's absolutely cool as all get up that you do that.
And in the back section, what's relatively interesting, back in 2005, the helmet on the left.
Yeah, I see that.
The helmet on the left is what I wore on that deployment. The helmet on the right is what I'm currently wearing today.
Oh, wow. What a difference.
Yep.
What a difference. Well, I appreciate your time. I got to get going on my batteries. I'm dying on my camera. And like I said, just YouTube the 2022 St. Ignace Car Show, and you'll have your car on it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, take care now.
Yep.
Don't forget the windshield.
Guys, I'm going to be walking a little bit fast. This camera does not have stabilization on it, so I apologize for the wiggly jigglies. Got a little bit long on the conversation with the guy, but you got to respect that guy 110%. I mean, what a compelling story. He lost his buddy. Anyways, I'm going to try to get up the hill, get around here. If the camera dies, it dies. You got to have a dog in it always. Yeah, let me see what I can do. Got a little guy there. Got the dust bunnies out already. And then you got this C10. My brother had one of those in black. They had a stripe package GM offered for it. Kind of neat. He had two-wheel drive. We wish he would have had the 4. It's Michigan, obviously. And this, it's the bomb. I mean, how about this? RT, factory Hemi. It don't get any better than that. What a bomb. Whew. There's the General Lee. I'm sure this would be banned now. It has Confederate flag on top, but it's different. It's a driver kind of, I would say. And this is just like my Tempest. Yeah, real nice. Same color. Of course, I dinked it up. Lady pulled up, went over the line, hit my car. I didn't get a ticket for it, but my car got bunched, so I had PLPD on it. I have a pic somewhere of it. I'll have to show it to these guys on YouTube. Then you got this. Then you got the dog. You gotta have the dog. Always a dog. Oh yeah. You always gotta have a dog in these things.
Yeah. Look at this one.
I got that. You got this. That's a post car. Clean, nice. I'm going to try to slow down a little bit now that I'm not by the music, guys. Oh, this is an extra battery. And you got this, an SS. I don't know if it's a true SS. It's a real nice looking truck either way. Now, oh, Jackson, they had a drive too. Whew. Now about this 250 Ford. Beautiful. Look at the chrome on that, and you know, that has colors. Real nice. Now this Trans Am, if you look at it, that's the proper gapping almost on it. And hit, beautiful. Smoky and Bean, it wears a double hit. And 67, 327. Camaro. 1 year old. That looks like a chopped top, which why would they do that? But hey, they're in the hobby. I give them credit. This color is not my favorite. Actually, it's not a bad looking car. Looks like I wonder if that's a 326 car, 396 car. Doesn't say. 389. Or no. Yeah, 389 car. Just not a tri-power. That's all. And you got this. A lot of gapping in here. Yeah, they got all pissed. I parked down here a couple years ago where that trailer and that truck is, and that's a public street, and the assholes that were there tried to box me in. Luckily, there's a lot of nice people. They lifted a four-wheeler the hell out of the way. 6 guys picked up a vehicle and moved it because they wanted to be, the locals wanted to be a-holes. That's a side story. You had to hear about it later on. I'm in a good mood this morning. You got beautiful cars. It's not too busy. Hopefully it gets busier at noon, because this is sad if it's just as busy as it gets. Dennis Gage would like this car. It's different, you know. I don't know if that convenience store is open or not. I got to get lottery tickets later today. I see someone won the big prize last night, because I don't know. Who knows? I'll have to look. I didn't look at my tickets yet. My wife bought them. Yeah. You got this, 70. How about that, guys? And you got this.